think I can record on the computer. All right, we're recording. Okay, welcome. We are so excited that you're here and so excited that you are ready to learn about how you can snag some of the free stuff we're giving away. We're always giving away lots of it. And we're always growing all the time, and we're always so happy to do it and happy to spoil our hostesses. So really, we thought this would be a great way for you to learn about how you can earn those things, how you can be a good hostess, how you can kind of get the mostest out of all of it. And that's really it. We want to keep it really simple and just kind of be an informational thing for you. So here are ways that you can do it. You can host an event. You can do it in your home. And I know now that rules are a little bit different. You know, everybody's feelings about this are a little bit different. But kind of, go with your gut. If you want to do a small in-home get together or something, that's fine. We've been doing some bunco games with some, a small group of friends in our neighborhood, and it seems to be okay. It's really nice to get together with people. So that is a really nice way to do it. And I find that the in-home parties are the most fun. They tend to be the most engaging. So, if you can do that, or if you can't now and maybe later, that would be great too. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it on Instagram. You can do it on Zoom, just like we're doing here. What I like about that is Zoom is a little bit more interactive. You all can have a conversation, but we also have an app called Verb, and I will quickly kind of show you around it and what it looks like so you can get an idea for that. That's also a way to host a party. What I like about Verb is that you can, I as the hostess, or excuse me, as the rep, can put items around my screen that I'm talking about. So your party guests can simply click those links, go straight to your party. You get the credit for those orders. Simple as that. And it's just a quick 30 to 60-minute kind of thing. They can also ask questions and get answers live. They simply have to type in their name and email address. Hold on, let me share my screen, and I'll go ahead and just show you how that works right now. Let's see, what do I want to show? I want to show my Google Chrome. Okay, so let me click go live. Hold on just a second. And then this should show you what it looks like. Your guest is simply going to have to enter, it's initializing, it says. Give me just a second. Your guest is going to have to enter their name and their email address, just like this. And then, sorry. It says I'm starting it. Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay. In the interest of not having that echo. So obviously it's a little slower because I'm working on a couple of things here, but look at these. Like I could just click these live links and it'll take me straight to your party as the hostess. So really cool. Let's do this. There's a chat right here. So you can click the chat. You can ask your questions and then I can answer them live when we're on there. I'm going to leave because I don't want to take up all this bandwidth and everything that I have going. I'm going to stop my share and come back to you. Okay, so what is a really good way to, how can you be successful, hosting one of these? I think it's really great to sit down, make a quick list of people to invite, think about why you want to invite them. And I think it's really great to personally invite them. It does make sense to maybe make a Facebook post and say, join my group, or if you're interested, hop on. But I feel like that's like a kind of a last effort sort of thing. Like that's sort of like the last step in doing that. Think about why they would like ZYIA. If you already like ZYIA, think about what you love about it and what they love about it too. Or maybe you know a piece and love a piece and think it would look great on them. I think it's just always better than mass inviting. And honestly, as reps, and I'm sure many of you agree with me, we kind of prefer quality over quantity. So, but you might get a really good mix, and that's okay too. Know that communication with your guests is going to be a really great thing. Let us know what types of things your guests like to do. Are most of them runners? Because maybe you're in a running group, maybe that's who you're inviting. Maybe you're in a CrossFit class and that's who you're inviting. Maybe you're inviting all your teacher friends and they want to wear this stuff to work, right? So that would be really helpful to know. And let them know also that we as reps would also like to communicate to them, reach out to them, get to know them, know how we can serve them, because that's ultimately our goal, is making sure that they have the best experience, they find something they love, because we really have things for everybody. Typically, if you do like a Facebook or an Instagram party, I would say we would run it for maybe like 3 to 4 days. I think anything longer than that, and we all get kind of like, oh my gosh, it's really got to end now. So, something like that. But honestly, it could be as short as 30 minutes to an hour if you just want to do it on Zoom or on Verb. That's entirely up to you. You could do a combination. Again, totally up to you. Another thing that I think is helpful, and I think I touched on this, but maybe telling people things that you love and what you think they would love. And then if we're doing that Facebook party, make sure that you're interacting. And like, if you see something that you know Susie Q would love, say, hey, and tag her and be like, listen, I think you'd love this. Here's why. And I think that's really it. And I also wanted to show you, do Erica or Lauren, do you guys want to add anything? Do you feel like I missed anything? No? Okay, that's okay. I just quickly kind of wanted to show you our rewards program. It's really simple. At $200, the hostess gets $20 in credits and 2 half offs. At $600, the hostess gets $65 in credits and 3 half offs. At $1,000, she gets 150 in credits and 4 half offs, and it doubles at 2,000. I have here in my samples, I have a $1,000 party and a $2,000 party, just so you guys can get a feel for what the value was and what they spent. And actually, these are just things that I closed for myself and ended up, because I had, customer orders. And so I'll show you what I was able to get. Let me share my screen again. I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm going to look at this one. So this guy was a $1,000 party. And so I had 150 in credits and I had 4 half offs. And the retail cost of this was about $360. And actually it was probably closer to $385-ish when you add in tax and shipping. But I paid $110.38. So I got 8 pieces for $110. Really exciting, right? There's one more that I have here that I wanted to show you. Hold on just a second. It was this one. Okay, where did it go? Can you guys see that okay? Okay, so I just kind of whipped this one together, and I ended up ordering some things for my son. You can see the boys' swim trunks and shorts over there. I grabbed so many great pieces. We had a new release Wednesday that was really rock star this week. And this was a $2,000 party that I closed. The retail for all of this is $516. And again, that's before tax and shipping. I paid $117, and I didn't use 4 of my half off items. So that's probably where a little bit of that difference is, but you can really see the value here in what you can get just for asking a few friends to come and order some things for you. And with that, it kind of brings up just one more thing that I didn't really touch on. There's one more way to do it. If none of this really sounds all that great to you, if you're like, gosh, I really just am not an event person, maybe you just want to set up a VIP link and periodically have people order from it or you order from it. And over time, that those orders that you make accrue rewards. And we like to do that too. That is totally fine. And we'd really love to help you and reward you for being a great customer. So does anybody have any questions? I know everyone's muted. If you just want to unmute yourself, if you do, or post something in the chat.
I think one thing that I found
If
that's
anybody
helpful,
has anything to mention that I didn't cover.
I think one thing that I found that's helpful for like hosts,
Okay.
if they
I don't see
have
anything.
ZYIA.
All right. Well, we're having a ton of fun, and it's our favorite part, getting you guys great things and we love getting all the great free things. So we really enjoy seeing you guys.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, Lauren. I'm sorry.
Oh,
it's because I have my volume off. Go ahead.
Oh. Did you hear Erica?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. I started to say one thing that I think is super helpful for like the hosts, like to help your guests in a party. If you have ZYIA, like a lot of time, I know as a rep, I post like my outfit of the day and stuff so that the customers can see me in it, not just like the models on the website. But if you have any ZYIA, like I ask my hosts, like, hey, try to post maybe 1 or 2 if you're comfortable throughout the week, just so that your friends see you in it, and then they're more likely to buy because they know that you believe in the product and you know, you wear it yourself. And then they might be like, oh my gosh, I love that pair of pants on you. Where can I get that? You know?
I love that. And then when they can see it on you, they're like, oh, well, that looks really cute on her, you know, and then they
Right.
get a better visualization from it, because us as reps, like if they don't know us, it's kind of like, meh, whatever, you know?
Yeah. It's just like a model on the website, but yeah, if they know you personally and they see you in it, then they're more likely to buy, I feel.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. I had my volume turned off because I did the screen share.
That's okay.
I was like, can
That's
you hear
really
me?
good advice. I think that's really good advice from Lauren and Lindsay. You touched on it before, like just the participation aspect. And I feel like my parties are so much more successful when the hostess is really on it, like liking everything, commenting, definitely tagging friends, like even tagging friends, you know, like I'll always private message everybody in the party at the start, but only about half of them will ever see the message because we're not Facebook friends. So it's always helpful when the hostess tags all those friends, like, hey, check your messages. And it's just, then they would love, the guests would love that personal touch, that personal reach out, but they're just not aware that it's there in their messages. So
Absolutely.
when the hostess like tells their own friend, like, hey, check your message, that really goes a long way. So I just can't like reiterate that enough, just the involvement of the hostess, so that people are like, oh yeah, because absolutely, they're going to see Hannah and be like, who is this? I don't even know who this is, but they know so-and-so and they know the hostess. So yeah, just if you're acting like you're having fun, because you will have fun, because the party is fun, then your guests are going to have fun. They're going to be excited. So definitely.
Yep.
Make a wish list.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea too.
There's like so many things that you're like, oh, I like that. I like that. I mean, even as reps, when we have all this stuff in our inventory, sometimes I'm like, still like, oh, I think I need that. Or it just helps. Then you're like, okay, I want to get to this tier or whatever. And that's very helpful.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
like Hannah said, the time you're,
I think you could even post your wish list so that like your friends can see, oh, what you know, want to get.
Yeah.
And I always go back and post what they get, because I think it's important for your friends to see like what you snag. So they're like, oh, I might want to have a party, you know, like kind of like a rewards coupon at Schnucks, you know, it's like you're building rewards. And, you know, if you're going to buy clothes or workout clothes anyways.
Yep.
That's funny.
Your Schnucks dollar. Yeah.
And I love Schnucks dollars.
I do too. Oh my gosh. Oh, I do too. Another thing that most of us do too is offer, you know, fun discounts for participation too. So it's just always like a little extra incentive, you know, to win something. So. And like if they, you know, if somebody in like, if you have, you know, all different kinds of people in the group, like all different kinds of sizes, like let us know that so we can showcase like, okay, well, you know, look, this girl's a 0 and this girl's a 20 and they look equally beautiful in this same piece, you know?
I know. I just had a party with like all healthcare workers and I was like not prepared. And I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, you know, because they wear long sleeves under their scrubs. And it was just nice to be able to like talk to people and know how they wear activewear, because then I'm not posting stuff that, like you said, like runners or whatever. So.
Yep. And I think that they even like to wear leggings under their scrubs, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Super helpful for, you know, you to know how your host or your guests use activewear.
Yes. And I've had a party where it was mostly women over 50. And that kind of threw me off too. Cause I was like, oh, okay, well, my mom's 65 and she super loves this product, but you know, okay. So that stretched me too as a rep. And I find it's so helpful when I connect with my hostess to say, okay, tell me a little bit about these folks and what do they like and what is their activity level? Because some of our activity level is just, we just want to lounge. We're just in this for who is not? And I'm wearing all my Oh So Soft, my cozy joggers tonight because it's so comfortable. And then some people are like, I just want comfort. And some people are like, I'm a hardcore workout, person. And we've got everything in between. So
yeah,
it's kind of nice to know, like, where do your people fall? That helps us, find something for them that they're going to love.
And for some, motherhood is their extreme sport. So
yes, definitely.
That's great. Okay, yeah. Jill said she's a nurse and she wears leggings under her scrubs daily. So
that's
I found that too. I had a party with a bunch of nurses too. So yep. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it when I get teachers because like You know what it's like to want to wear leggings to work, but you need to cover your behind,
Yeah.
or
Cover
you know
your
how
ass.
it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just like, okay, does this cover my, so when Stephanie Godbots posts stuff in her um, group, I'm always like, I'm taking that because she's a teacher.
Yep.
So very helpful.
Love it.
Yay.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. We hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, yeah, working from home, lounging all day, yep, reach out to the person who invited you and ask them of those questions of them, and they'll be glad to help. But thanks a lot. I hope you earn lots of free ZYIA.
Mhm.
Thanks,
Take care.
Lindsay.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.